listen, man. I'm gonna tell you a story before I start speaking to you about certain things. One, you better find your assassin that got plans of doing things to me. So I'm looking for people around me that want to click, push, shift, and sprint or walk or slam anything around me while I'm traveling. So well, listen, man. Let me explain something to you, man. You know, you ever seen a guy and he walks with a girl like what? This just happened to me outside. You ever seen a guy and he walks with a girl, and he acts like he's a bodyguard, like a younger generation guy. He acts like he's a girl bodyguard. Like you can't touch that at the time. I got to secure you. He has to be in the house with me. While he probably got an excuse saying he had to be in the house with me when I'm not there, and if I go to work or go somewhere. Those are the guys. That reason why I'm not opening the mythology filter for other individuals. So those guys, those are the reasons I'm not opening the mythology filter because of, next thing you know, they'll get older, they'll be in places saying they work for me and they don't, and then people will start ignoring me in social habitation, and then you'll start seeing the premieres of Star Wars: The Next Generation and stuff. So once that starts happening, I'm trying to prevent and avoid stuff like that. It's just like, let me tell you, Wolf. It's just like one of them guys that think about ending the world. Oh, I'm mad at this guy. I got it. I'm ending the world. This can't be that type of stuff. Listen. I didn't know if I told y'all I'm the real Space Force Magi Chi that made the Chi energy also. But I don't do with people that turn off or make me feel like for what. There's no reason to even know about that when they're around me with a certain education looking like that. Get at it. if it's not even appealing, to about get at it. It makes me not see voluptuous to be sacred and have alone time. I'll just tell them get at it. Things like that will hurt my eyes and wonder why is that even walking around and breathing. I don't want to hear it. But those type of guys and those people that say, "Oh, he's very fresh in the mouth, so I'm gonna put something in there for him, and then he can think it's his." All those type of people that think like that is like people that's gonna end the world, or people that they do. If people make the wrong judgment and choice, because it's a choice to them. If they make the wrong judgment and a choice, and then they decide to want to be spiteful and end the world, what you think caused them to even get mad and even consider a doctor at the time? That was what caused it. So it's like if they're ending the world, they're ending their humane condition and their health. So why you think you at the doctor? What's wrong with your the way you're thinking in your brain? There's people out there naturally in life that you can see that happens a certain type of way. You just don't say nothing because other people's reconditioned spitefulness. There's different type of mentalities when you got to imperials. I said imperials, royals. Before all that, magi, majesties, emperors. This sometimes through time they get kind of cynical, and once a person starts doing stuff like that, that means there's little situations a certain type of way that's occurring, or somebody's manipulating them in their physics of their quality of their revenue, of their social economics, that's causing that situation and trauma situations to occur, and then then it is a struggle for a social vote, and then a struggle for power, and then the things I'm already speaking about while I'm warning you. So I speak in prevention, but I know exactly what I'm speaking about. But once you have a person thinking in that mentality, I'm gonna end the world, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna stop him from doing. I made all Chi energy. You shouldn't stop me from being matrimonial or sacred, even a form of love, even with family. So right now somebody's doing some funny physics and they're trying to get to my rectum, so that means they're probably home alone, playing with their little butt plug, and they're reflecting it a certain type of way. at a time in anatomy, or somebody eating certain type of nourishment, and then on top of it causing the situation to want to push when they learn people. This is what things I'm speaking about. When things like that happen, it's just like a girl. Let me give you an instance, like a movie Ninja Assassin. Let me give you another type of sci-fi bizarre example. Say a girl, say there's clans, right? And there's a girl that's in a clan, and then she decides to get a boyfriend one day, and then the clan got to refine and keep sacred. But the clan doesn't want individuals, clans don't want individuals knowing certain things about certain things, and then she decides to get a boyfriend. Right then and then, she was a recondition and a refinement. Even at the time, it was specifically to make sure everything was okay. And if she got a boyfriend, that means she ended the clan right then and there. I mean, she's already told on the clan and all type of stuff. So individuals just gotta, some people might not even care. They just, hey man, it don't matter if we don't make it back. When we go and do things that we gotta go do, we'll just meet at another time. Sometimes it doesn't matter. I already spoke about this while I was already sitting here. So the second time I'm repeating this statement also. But I'm just gonna be real. I told you right now I'm traveling, so I'm going somewhere. But once you have those type of people with that type of mentality, that's being vindictive or spiteful, or they want the power and they done disrespected. It's just like a person reconditioned and they done disrespected the reason of their dignity at high points. A person, what you being spiteful for? This is what caused this situation in the first place with that type of mentality. It's just like, why go to the doctor and complain if you knew you were already going to be thinking like that? It don't make no sense to waste people's time. And another person doesn't want to argue, come home and be violent towards their loved ones or somebody close to their social comfort, and then on top of it getting locked up. It's just like a chick that says, oh, he does this, he does that, and then she gets in an argument with the younger one, and then the older one gotta come through or whatever, and then on top of it, that's the time where she remembers certain things, so she flies to other places without nobody knowing, making phone calls and trying to do other type of things. The people that sabotage. If a person's gonna make life more wonderful, if you're going towards the future, it's gonna be wonderful going towards the future. You shouldn't antagonize a situation to cause other type of situations. We're in July 19, 2020. We're in the year of the jewel, stone, and element. So, all jewels have to refine a certain type of way, but, some people may have did certain things. Some people may not thought about, things that was going on as far as their education and the reasons of existence. So, sometimes it goes to show you people's communications and mentalities and how the quality of economics or how can I say this? Networking with other people a certain type of way. But, if anything happens, if it's sad and it tried to manipulate to a far point and then it starts acting ignorant and trying to buy time and excuses, most likely then it's linked to chase, and then you just go get the situation. That's it. Have a wonderful day. There's nothing else to say. And I was right about everything I said already when I was traveling the first time. To others, it's upright. Think about it. To others, it's upright. Love one.